This week, we're going to hear about the trip to Jamaica that last year's juniors took to help out the needy and build character.
Also, this year's Fall Fun Fest is coming up, and we have a ton of information. Stick around for more. Jag TV starts right now.
Broadcasting from the Jaguar studio in the heart of Blue Springs South High School. This is award-winning Jag TV.
Hey Jags, welcome back to Jag TV. I'm Isaac Colson.
And I'm Reese Betts. Over the summer, seniors joined forces with our cross-city rivals to come together for a great cause. Together, they took a mission trip to Harmons, Jamaica to build houses and help out in the community. Madeline Paget has more.
With the fall season starting, the attention is huge on our South football athletes. But they aren't only in action on the field. This summer, seniors on the team traveled to Harmons, Jamaica to focus on something bigger than winning titles.
It was a lot of fun. I got a lot closer with all of the seniors that went on the trip. It's a different experience. It's nothing like we've ever done, and experiencing that with all of my teammates was great. It was an amazing trip.
While they were there, they built pits that serve as septic systems, built foundations for houses, and hauled countless tons of rock and other building materials up mountains.
Every person did a different job each day. The most famous one is the pit, where you dig a pit for about 7 hours straight, and you're covered in orange dust. Another one is the mall haul, where you make mall, which goes in flooring and walls. It helps build their houses, and we haul it up hills, haul it across certain communities so that families can build their homes quicker.
They also spent time connecting with the Jamaican people. They spent a lot of time with the disabled and elderly, Jamaican construction workers, children in the community, and families that they worked for and with.
I was definitely humbled. I appreciate everything here a lot more. I enjoy life more. I'm a happier person because with every little thing that they had, they appreciated it so much more. And we're overall happier than everyone in the U.S. despite their situation and their poverty. So definitely appreciation in my life.
It's great to see our athletes out there and serving. I'm Madeline Paget for Jag TV.
Wow, that's so selfless of all these players coming together and helping the world out.
In other news, let's hear about some of our new teachers here at South.
Hannah Foster has a scoop.
My name is Timothy Haynes, and I'm the theater teacher. And the reason why I love my job is because I get paid to do what I love.
Hi, I'm Miss Morrow. I teach English, and I'm really excited to be here at Blue Springs South. I taught at the Freshman Center last year, and I'm excited to be a Jag.
I hope you both have an amazing first year at South. I'm Hannah Foster, reporting for Jag TV.
A big congratulations goes out to our very own Mr. Mayfield on adding a new addition to his family. If anyone was wondering why you haven't seen him around campus lately, it's because he's been at home helping his family. Can't wait to see you back.
With ground being broken at South this week, it seems as though the no tax rate increase bond is finally coming into action. The old soccer field has been fenced off ever since the bond was passed, but it wasn't until last Tuesday that old grass was seen being torn up and thrown out in preparation for new construction. This soccer field is where the new freshman wing will be placed for next year's incoming freshmen. In a little under 2 weeks, the city of Blue Springs will be hosting its annual Fall Fun Fest.
So Evan, we've been hearing a lot about this year's Fall Fun Fest and everything new that's going to be happening. Why don't you tell me a little bit more about it?
Thanks, Isaac. Jags, I'm here in downtown Blue Springs, where by this time next week, these streets will be absolutely packed with people, all here for Fall Fun Fest. I'm here with Dixie from the Chamber of Commerce. She's going to tell us a little bit more about this event.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming out to see us. This time next week, we're going to be covered in vendors and all kinds of fun stuff. All of your favorites, carnival, parade, vendors, live entertainment, everything that you could want. But this year, the exciting news is that we have live white tigers coming downtown to Blue Springs, where you can talk to their handlers, you can watch them feed, you can see them, and you're going to feel like you're into the jungle, but you're right here in Blue Springs. So that's really exciting.
Wow, white tigers, how did that happen?
Yeah, they actually found us. They knew that we were having a big festival. They wanted to come, get all the exposure that they could, and once we found out that that was going to be a good idea, we couldn't help but pounce on it.
Sounds great. If you're looking for great food, some tigers, and live entertainment, come down to Fall Fun Fest in Blue Springs this time next week. This is Evan Cook for Jag TV. Back to you.
Thanks, Evan. Let's hear about local and national news with Jack.
Thanks, Reese. In city news, this year's Fall Fun Fest is right around the corner, and it will feature a parade, carnival, and even a car show. And all this fun and excitement will begin on the 14th of September and go into the 16th. Also, local neighbors paid tribute to a World War II veteran who recently passed away by creating a memorial in the front yard of Peggy Pike, the veteran's wife, for 55 years. In state news, a multitude of laws have passed in Missouri recently. One of these stories concerns the Lake of the Ozarks. Lawmakers have reduced the $137 fine for speeding by boat on the lake, arguing that the fine makes officers more likely to send people off with a warning. So the fine has now been reduced to $25. Another of the new laws to be passed concerns the meat industry. This new law says that it is now illegal to call imitation meats, well, meat, making Missouri the first state to illegalize the labeling of certain meat products. And finally, in national news, Detroit public schools are now shutting off their drinking water due to the fact that the water found in 16 of their schools was found to have high concentrated levels of copper and lead. Yikes. Detroit superintendent stated that they will be shutting off the water at every school while tests are being conducted. Well, that's all for City State Nation. I'm Jack Main from Jag TV, and we'll be right back after this.
Welcome to Big Frog. This is our store. These are our t-shirts. This is our printer. It's really fast. These are our professional graphic designers, our free professional graphic designers. At Big Frog, you can have the shirt you want, fun, fast, and priced right. We stock all kinds of apparel in tons of colors and styles, and we have a 24-hour turnaround. That means no more waiting forever for your order to arrive in the mail. We love what we do here at Big Frog, so bring your team, club, family, and friends to Big Frog in Independence, where fun is always celebrated.
There are first days, long days, day after day after day, and days you've worked so hard for. So today, let's focus on turning your retirement dreams into reality. Because to solve the big challenges of tomorrow, take simple steps today. At Country Financial, when you're ready to start, we're ready to help.
Call your financial representative, Isaiah Bragg, at 816-795-6340.
Honey, what are you doing?
Watching a cow.
Oh, what's it doing?
Impressions.
The Egg White Grill, so you can bring on the day.
Now for some reminders. There's an ACT test this Saturday at 8 a.m. Make sure you get some sleep. September 11th is the Senior College Planning Night from 6:30 to 8:30. Come and find out more about colleges in our area. The end of the first grading period is coming up soon on September 21st, so keep your grades up. There will be a Professional Development Day on September 26th, which means no school for students. Finally, homecoming is just around the corner. The homecoming parade is on September 27th at 6 o'clock, and the homecoming game is the next day at 7 o'clock. That's all for reminders. I'm Chase McGraw.
Welcome back, Jags. This year's sports have kicked off well with some amazing games. Last Friday the 31st was senior night, where we battled hard against the Ray-Pec Panthers. We saw some amazing plays from some of our seniors, including Austin and Chase Terry, Trey Vivall, Skylar Thompson, and many more. We saw some amazing plays on Friday, including this 93-yard foot race to the end zone by Austin Terry.
Austin Terry, who cuts back against the grain, into the clear, he's to the 40, 50, 40, 30, goodbye! Touchdown, Blue Springs South!
The game ended in a hard-fought 35-34 overtime throw loss. Girls softball kicked off their season with 3 huge victories, including a 10-3 win over Festus High School, an 11-1 win over Lindbergh High School, and a huge 22-0 shutout win over Lutheran South. Girls softball looks to be making another run to state starting out their season 3-0 with these big victories. Girls volleyball looks to be making a good run already this year by starting off with a 7-1 record, only losing one game against Helios High School from the Jefferson City area. The volleyball team have ranked up wins against Park Hill South, Conway High School, Kickapoo, Harbor, Shiloh Christian, and Bentonville West High School. Girls volleyball looks to be making an impressive run this year. Boys soccer had their first game last week and beat St. Michael 6-1 in a non-conference matchup. After only one soccer game, the season looks to be headed in the right direction. That's all for sports this week. This has been Tristan Harris with Jag TV. Reese and Isaac, back to you.
This summer, a bunch of students took a field trip to Costa Rica. Tristan has more information.
Over the summer, Mr. Heidi took 13 students on a trip to Costa Rica in mid-July. Mr. Heidi gives us the details.
In Costa Rica, we toured the country basically, and we visited volcanoes, we went whitewater rafting, zip lining, and learned a lot about the country and other cultures while we were there.
Costa Rica has a population of nearly 5 million people and 6 indigenous languages that are still spoken by its citizens.
It was really, really nice. It was nice to be able to see the culture. It was so pretty outside. You got to learn. Our tour guide, he really explained to us about why Costa Rica doesn't have a military and how they put that money towards their education system.
If this trip looked interesting to you, you can talk to Mr. Heidi about going along next time in 2020. This is Tristan Davis of Jag TV.
So I had gotten a chip in my tooth, and I was obviously mortified. I hadn't seen a dentist in quite a number of years. I had seen the advertisement for Dahlquist Dental on Jag TV, and I gave them a call. They fixed me up. It was phenomenal. The people were great. I have since had 2 fillings for cavities, regular cleans, and I have no interest in seeing another dentist. They're great. They do great stuff, great people, and I'm definitely going to keep going back.
Hey Jags, Matt Mitchell down at Culver's. Have you ever wondered why things taste so amazing when you come to Culver's? It's because it's fresh. We make it just for you. When you say, I want a burger, someone starts making a burger. When you want French fries, someone starts cooking French fries. We also make fresh frozen custard throughout the day. It's always within an hour of fresh when you eat it. Not something that's been packed and sitting around a freezer forever. It's fresh, it's delicious, it's so creamy. So come see us down at Culver's. We can't wait to have you.
August has already come to an end, but what an amazing start to the school year we've had so far. I'd like to give a big shout out to the students of the month, Chase Terry and Courtney Cook. Here at Jag TV, we'd like to personally thank you for your good character and for making Blue Springs South a better place to go.
Throughout the last week, Senate has been hinting about this year's homecoming theme on their social media accounts. Between last Tuesday and Thursday, they tweeted photos of neon hearts, lightning bolts, and umbrellas. When Friday came, the theme was finally announced: Electric Love, Feel the Thunder. Senate says that this year's theme was inspired by possible decoration and lighting at the dance. Homecoming is scheduled to be September 29th. Robert has a story a little closer to last year's homecoming theme. Here's the scoop on this month's up-and-coming video games.
Hey guys, have you been really eager to play some video games recently, but you just don't know what to look for? We here at Jag TV can help with that very dilemma. Let's start off with a truly marvelous and spectacular game. Marvel's Spider-Man. In this all-new take on the web crawler's lore, you get to play as Peter Parker and Spider-Man alongside a multitude of others as both of their worlds collide like never before. Face off against such devious foes as Rhino, Electro, Shocker, and Mr. Negative. This game is exclusively for the PS4. Let's finish off with one last highlight, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. In this glorious adventure game, you get the chance to understand and become the Tomb Raider in this third entry in the rebooted series of the classic game franchise. As you race to end the Mayan apocalypse, you will unravel who you really are. This game is for the Xbox One, PS4, and PC.
What would you do?
And that's going to be all for today, guys. I highly recommend that you check out both of those visually stunning games. Remember, you can purchase Spider-Man PS4 on the PlayStation Store and in retail stores this Friday for $60. And you can also purchase Shadow of the Tomb Raider September 14th for $50. That'll be all. I am Robert Dell with Jag TV.
Make sure to follow Jag TV on Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, and online at jagtvnews.com. I'm Reese Betts.
And I'm Isaac Colson. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and always remember, it's a great day to be a Jaguar.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat. Sign up today